I wanted to tell a story before I got bombarded by chat energy. So anyway, yes, I'm pretty sure I had a caffeine overdose at one point in my life. Because little teenage orca me discovered Red Bull. I was like, Mom! Mom! Can you buy more of this? So my mom bought a 6-pack of Red Bull. And I was like, yeah, boy. That chip was so tasty to me back then. It was. That chip was tasty, right? I love that shit. That shit was tasty. So back then I was a rather small specimen of a human, and I had all those 6 cans of Red Bull just like back to back because they tasted well. I told you I drink a lot, right? So like drinking 6 is no big deal. I drink a lot. It's no big deal. It's just what I drink. Well, I just drink them back to back in like an hour or so, right? Everything was fine until like maybe half an hour later, I felt really
How was your
sick.
day, Lily?
Yeah, I drank those 6 cans of Red Bull. Teenage me, weighing like fucking 36 kilos or so. Little underweight, small me human. Drank those 6 cans of Red Bull, and I felt sick. I felt fucking sick. Did you survive?
Womp womp.
I did not. But then I did. I felt so sick. I felt so fucking sick. I felt, holy shit. I don't know. I felt dizzy. I felt shaky. I felt jittery. So I was laying in bed and I felt like I had to throw up, but I couldn't. And I was scared to tell my mom, because if my mom found out I drank all 6 of those in one go, even though she told me not to, but dumbass me thought I was smarter than my mother. And I was like, after 2 cans, oh, I feel nothing, I can just drink the rest. And then I felt so fucking bad. Dude, I was shaking, my heart. I was like, holy fucking shit. The world was collapsing. I was just laying there in bed for hours, dude. Hours. I think I was just laying in bed all fucking day, morning till night. Finally, at some point, in the middle of the night, I caught a little bit of sleep, couple hours here and there, like an hour, 2 hours, with being awake in between. And eventually, even though I was still shaky and I still felt sick, I didn't feel like I was dying anymore. And I was so happy. I was like, fuck, man. And ever since that day, from all these years back, like 6 cups of coffee, Red Bull has like 2.5 cups of coffee in that bitch. In 1 can. That was 6! Ever since that day, even just the smell of Red Bull made me so sick. Every time I smelled that, I was like, ugh. I felt so sick. Only since recently, like the last handful of years, I can take like zippies of Red Bull again. Yeah, it's crazy. I have like Red Bull PTSD every time I even smell that. Because I went to parties a lot and stuff, right? Meeting people, groups, parties. Putting Red Bull in your drinks is really like a common thing. And I'm just like, ugh, Red Bull. Ugh. I did try Monster because it was, you know, it wasn't Red Bull. So I didn't mind it as much because Red Bull is just like, no. I couldn't even smell that shit. It was, yeah, my body fucking rejected that thing. Big time. But yeah, the last couple days, I actually enjoy it again. I only zip on it here and there. I wouldn't drink more than maybe half a can, but I can. I quite like the taste. I do like it again, but it took many years, many years of getting over that fucking PTSD where I couldn't even fucking smell it. Just the smell made me sick. Just the smell alone made me feel things I never thought I could feel.
Lily, you either lied about your age or you lied about the time of the event. Red Bull was first launched 1987 and not 2961 BC.
Well, you know. It happens. The timeline is a bit fuzzy, you know, so it's a bit of a fuzzy timeline. Don't worry about it. It's just a small time error. Minor time error.